If you're on your spiritual awakening journey, it is important to know it is not a walk in the park and that you have to be conscious in every action you take. One aspect of it is to avoid the pitfalls of the dark side of spirituality. Here are 12 dangers of spiritual journey to take note. Number 1, spiritual psychosis. Spiritual experiences can blur the lines between sanity and insanity, leading to spiritual psychosis. Individuals may struggle to differentiate between real and unreal experiences, potentially affecting their mental health significantly. Number 2, the trap of toxic positivity. Toxic positivity, the practice of constantly maintaining a positive mindset, often results in the denial of negative emotions and genuine struggles. This approach can invalidate personal experiences and lead to feelings of isolation and mental health issues. Number 3, dogmatism and fundamentalism in spiritual paths. Some spiritual practices can become rigid and intolerant, suppressing diversity of thought and leading to fundamentalism. This lack of open-mindedness and fear-based control can result in exclusion and, in extreme cases, violence. Number 4, beware of spiritual charlatans. The spiritual realm is not immune to exploitation by charlatans offering false promises. These individuals often prey on the vulnerable, leading to financial and emotional exploitation and isolation from support systems. Number 5, deceptive marketing in spirituality. Spiritual practices can be marred by deceptive marketing tactics. Charlatans may use exclusive knowledge claims and psychological manipulation to attract and exploit followers, fostering dependency and isolation. Number 6, the dangers of cult-like spiritual practices. Cult-like practices in spirituality often involve control over information, manipulation techniques, and an us versus them mentality. This can lead to exploitation, secrecy, and isolation, harming the mental and emotional well-being of followers. Number 7, spiritual bypassing, the overlooked risk. Spiritual bypassing involves using spiritual practices to avoid dealing with emotional issues or personal challenges. This approach can lead to a denial of personal struggles and a lack of genuine introspection and personal growth. Number 8, the perils of guru worship and authoritarianism. Excessive devotion to spiritual leaders can lead to an unhealthy dependency and surrender of critical thinking. This imbalance of power can result in abuse of authority and exploitation by charismatic leaders. Next, commercialization. Spirituality as a commodity. The commodification of spirituality turns sacred practices into marketable products, diluting their authenticity. This commercialization can create barriers to genuine spiritual growth and contribute to elitism and exclusion. Number 10, judgment and exclusivity in spiritual groups. Some spiritual groups foster a judgmental and exclusive environment, dismissing alternative beliefs and creating a sense of elitism. This attitude can hinder meaningful dialogue and understanding of diverse perspectives. Lastly, psychological vulnerability and exploitation. Individuals in vulnerable life circumstances are at a higher risk of being exploited by charismatic spiritual leaders. These leaders often leverage the individual's desires for quick solutions and personal growth, leading to manipulation and control. In short, while spirituality can offer profound benefits, it's essential to be aware of these potential risks. Approaching spirituality with a balanced perspective and critical thinking is crucial for a safe and fulfilling spiritual journey. Sending love and light to all fellow travelers in this spiritual journey.